Welcome back, guys, to Trails to Azure, where Chapter 3, Day 3's patrol is nearing its end. I actually thought we were right at the end with that little bit I hadn't done, but actually East Street, of course, is our final destination for the day's patrol. However, I took the time to come all the way back here to cheer from Sector B, like I said, that I probably would do in time, because I've got to check out the fishing spot and all that. Hopefully an electric eel. Because this was locked off, so we can't just get here without having to go through the entire dungeon. Jonah's room's a bit tied up now. I'm guessing it's an incredible... It wasn't an integral area, obviously. But I've come here to fish away. If I were Jonah, I have never gone back to Le Mans with a fishing spot like this right outside my bedroom. Didn't really have a bed, but he can sleep on his couch, right? But I've already worked out what we need to get fish that I hadn't got before. In fact, just outside as well, there's a fish I hadn't got before. So we can add some more fish to our log, work towards our fisherman quests. And then I realized that I hadn't actually got the extra fish that was that we did the duel for. So we didn't even fish in the fishing spot. But here's a fighter. We didn't have one of them yet. And apart from that, all the carps I've got, we can get something here too. Well, unfortunately, this can dredge up more than a new fish. Not really a fish. Queen crab. For 20 fire sepith. When I actually did the thing, like trying going through my bait, seeing what was caught up, this gave me 80 fire sepith, so I've just downgraded. Those are at least 2 new fish we can get in the area that we didn't have before. Sewer fish have extra flavor. I don't know. Does this water look dirty? It looks pretty clean, actually. Just saying. But now we need to get out of here, and there's no quick shortcut. There's no way out. We now have to, like, dodge everything and not get into a fight with anything. Which is easier said than done with the robots. Oh, shoot. How do I get out? I guess I gotta do this. Yeah. Thought I'd start there because of the whole having to go back and forth through the area region. It's, not ideal for us, you could say. And of course I have learnt. A table surface looks clean, but is it clean really? Okay. Germs are famous for being easily visible with the naked eye. I'm being ragged on for saying that. I mean, it doesn't look like sewer water. You'd agree with me on that, right? Obviously this is water treatment and purification here, right? That's what I'd have thought. I don't see any poos floating in it. It's probably the water purification treatment place. Anyway, I can't believe Speaker McDowell's been keeping this premium fishing spot by his house all to himself. He has. I don't think we actually fished here, interestingly enough. But the funny thing is, the fish that we haven't got yet... if I do fish it right now, is of course a notorious bait fish that we might actually need multiple of. Do you know what I mean? So somehow I've missed Kasigan, which of course we can then put on the end of our rod to get fish. It could have been a good thing to have located earlier. Thankfully snow crabs did the job for us. We've got a nice place to pick up these guys if we want to. So yeah, a little bit done there. Of course, if we want to continue that on... I moved the car. I think I moved the car. We need to go get our other fish that we missed back down over St. Ursula. We will resume our patrol in no time at all. Trust me, in our rainy day. A good day for fishing, a bad day for fishing? I'm not sure. Ah yes, my local water purification plant with fish in it. Yeah, look! Stop trying to... It's just that good. It's so pure that fish got in it somehow. God. I can't win. You'd have to be a saint to resist the urge to fish in a spot like this. I mean, it's the devils that do the fishing after all, as we've learned. All my things are being poked holes into. At least it's not an electric eel anymore. A Crimson Eater. Holy, this is one scary looking haul. Kind of looks like a piranha. Maybe it's a rare one. Right, unfortunately, and I've already pre-counted this, after finding these fishing locations. This brings us up to, so there's 9 fish on this page, right? 10 on this page, there's 19. And then we got 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. We've got like 3 fish on the board here still to get. But the issue is that supposedly we need 29 to do the other place. So I've still got to find a fish before I can do the thing. So we're still gated by something. I didn't go all the way around fishing everywhere though, so I've still got time to do that. I just went to the geofront B sector and I was surprised to see how many fish I could pull up in an area I hadn't been to yet. Well, more to the point, an area I hadn't really fished in. 4 hauls ain't bad. 5 minutes into sewer fishing and chill, we broke Sam. Did I challenge the other 3 fishers? Yeah, we beat all the other fishers and we've got the fish on them. But we're currently at 28. And I need 29, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, let's continue our patrol, shall we? Boom, 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 boom. All right, we've talked to pretty much everyone out here, except for those in Hotel Millennium. Many of our reservations were cancelled as a result of yesterday's accident. It just goes to show how indispensable the Transcontinental Railroad is for this hospital. Thank goodness it wasn't beyond repair. I mean, why would it be beyond repair? How? I was like, you just rip up the old and replace with new. I thought that would be the repair. You wouldn't be just going, oh, let's hammer it back into place, would we? We'd be replacing with totally new rails. This is the only way to make safety standards, surely. There were no fatalities during yesterday's train accident, thank goodness, but a good many passengers still wound up injured. Some were in serious condition, too. Hopefully all the victims made a quick recovery. One of them wants to go to Arc En Ciel. You always hammer stuff back into place. With your Joy-Con. Get back on the side of my Switch. They say an unidentified monster was responsible for yesterday's derailment. A disconcerting claim, to be sure. Heavens forbid that this is an omen of what's to come. I shudder to think. It's totally a sign of what's to come. It's actually not a sign of what's to come. It's a sign of what's actually happening. Yesterday's train schedule was disrupted by the derailment. Owing to that, many of our guests asked to extend their stays by an extra night. Fortunately, the trains are up and running again as of this morning. All of our formerly stranded guests should be safely on their way home now. Did they get compensated? It's all thanks to CGF's hard work. That's what I'm wondering. Bet the troopers rehearsing their hearts out as we speak. Long live Arc En Ciel's revival performance! Woohoo! Woohoo! One day more. At long last, a revival performance is tomorrow. It's a shame I won't get to see Lady Ilya dazzle the opening night crowds, but just the fact it is so close has me too excited to sleep. Oh, the ice cream thing isn't even here. That would be the last person I have to speak to then. That's, Entertainment District done. At our usual kick-out cutscene. Well, actually, there's no guy over there. Ah, this is in the special sports section. I'm afraid we're closed for today. Did you have some business with us? Oh no, we were only stopping by on our rounds. I understand tomorrow night is the debut of your new show. Is the troupe taking the day to rest and relax? Indeed it is. There is, however, one performer who insisted on practicing today. Wow, they must really be devoted. You see who I think it is? The person who's obviously going to be the most nervous about their literal debut being as a star figure and the main part of the revised show. My god, you'd be bricking it. If you're referring to Sully, then yes. Tomorrow's going to be her day in the limelight, so to speak. She stated she couldn't relax if she wasn't getting in a good workout. You're free to watch her practice if you'd like. Would that be alright? But of course, you're friends of the troops, so I doubt anyone would mind. Not only that, she's been at it all morning with hardly a moment's rest. I would appreciate you taking the time to go and speak with her. She doesn't like Lloyd. She could use the break, you see. Well, when you put it that way, sure. Be happy to chat a while. We have free reign. I would appreciate you all having a short chat with Sully. She could use the break, you see. I'm guessing she's through there. Okay, not the second floor, that's for sure. Well, someone said Sully is practicing on her own today. We should leave it to it and stay out of the backstage area. Wait, I'm confused. He wants us to talk to her, but you want to leave him to it? What the... That's conflicting. Wow, she's really going at it. Balsamo did say as much. She already has an impressive stage presence. This must be a dance for one of the new scenes. Her character is supposed to be pretty important too. She's the star princess, right? I heard she's going to play a pivotal role in the show's second half. She's raring to steal the spotlight too, from the looks of it. Maybe, but I can't even begin to imagine the pressure she's under. Maybe we should leave before we distract her. My God, she's already that good. How long should she be doing this again? Hey, you guys. Uh-oh. Busted. Oh, no point in trying to sneak out the back now. May as well have that chat. Hi, Sully. We didn't mean to distract you from practice. It's whatever. So, did you need something? Not at all. We just happened to stop by when Balsamo invited us to look in on your practice. Yeah, sorry again for the interruption. It's fine, really. I was already thinking about taking a break anyway. That was my first time seeing you perform. At your level of expertise, no one would suspect you are a beginner. You think so? I agree. You took me by surprise, to be honest. Same. You didn't look like you were wasting a single movement up there. Must be on the verge of perfecting that scene, right? What? Seriously, and that costume looks amazing on you too. Sully? Hey, you. Want to join me for some training, if you're up for it? I kind of want your opinion on something. You want Lloyd to help you train? Yeah, why Lloyd? Why me? What kind of opinion could I even give you? Look at me, I don't know the first thing about the performing arts. Chill out, it's not like I'm going to make you perform up there. I just had an idea is all. So, you're going to join me or what? Well... What have I got myself into? Well, I guess I can if that's what you want. But just so we're clear, I mean it when I say I won't be much help. I know, don't worry about it. Sully's secret session has started. Alright, let me give you a basic rundown. Here, take this. Lloyd received a whistle? Whistle? What for? Stop, police! The rehearsal, obviously. I'm going to perform like I'm on stage for real. And every time I jump, I want you to match my timing and blow that whistle when I land. Even if you aren't familiar with the routine, you should still be able to keep up if you just pay attention to my movements. Whistle when you land. Got it. Why? What does that help with? You should know you're landing. Is that all? You don't want me to do anything else? Nope, that's it. It may sound simple, but it's a crucial part of rehearsal. When you think about it, nailing the jumps is essential to every Arc En Ciel performance, and above all, sticking the landing is key to making all of our motions flow together. Rehearsing with a whistle raises and reinforces a performer's awareness. So make sure you don't screw this up, okay? Blow at the wrong time and it'll ruin my rhythm. Oh, no pressure. Got it. I'll be careful. That's pretty much it. All set to get started. Yeah, I'm ready whenever you are. Match Sully's timing by pressing the A button whenever she learns. Just like, look down. Yes, this is the A button. So, I guess this doesn't count. What? 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 Okay. That looks like your landing time. Am I going too early or something? Oh my god. You have to go after she lands? There's some kind of lag here I'm unaware of. Well, equals, I guess. I can retry. Okay, game over, guys. Game over. So I have to do it after? Not when she lands. Like, I'm clicking when she lands, but when I changed to after, it was fine. Match Sully's timing. Okay. Oh, okay. Everyone in the chat's going rip DP, so that's not great. It's a lot easier when you do it after. No! This goes so well. All but one. So I can retry this for as long as I want. What happens if I... Well, whatever. I'm going for perfection. They just go for after. I don't know if this is lag on my end or something. It must be perfect. Well, it's mainly because it's giving me the option to retry. I wouldn't do it if it wasn't. Well, I wouldn't because I couldn't, but you know what I mean. Oh, wow. I did that one so early. I've got to go again now. I may as well keep going to, like, get the timing. It's quite simple. You just have to respect the fact that it's after. It's not as she lands. It's more like when she's about to kick off. This bit's the easy bit. Yeah. Phew, I think it's starting to come together. Actually, I'd say it already has from where I was standing. I couldn't agree more. You should have more confidence in your ability. Thanks. Anyway, I'm surprised you were able to sync with me perfectly. Not bad. Thanks to you, I was able to get a better feel of how each move flowed into the next. That was a good rehearsal. I must have done something right to win your compliments. Glad I could help, Sully. I do have one question for you, though. Now that you've seen my performing, what do you think? You mean personally? Well, there's not really much to say. I thought you did great up there. You've clearly learned a lot honing your talents. But again, I'm not exactly a professional. All I can tell you is how things look to an untrained eye. Right. So what you told me before about how I didn't waste any movements, can you explain what you meant exactly? Oh, did I say that? I didn't mean anything by it. It was supposed to be a compliment. Ilya said the same thing to me too once. She did? Yeah, she told me that I wasn't wasting a single motion, but that my performance was too rigid, and that I needed to have more fun with it. Have more fun, huh? Ilya said that. Putting it that way, I don't think she was criticizing your form or ability. It sounds to me like your problem is psychological. What you're saying is it's in my head. What the hell does that even mean? Anyway, at this rate, I don't see how the heck tomorrow's performance is going to turn out well. Sully? Oh, Sully. Hey, Sully. There's something I'd like to ask. When you're rehearsing, what goes through your head? Huh. Ain't it obvious that I want to do it all right and get better? Oh no, not just that. I think about how I want to perform on Ilya and Risha's level. I want to do what they did the first time I saw them on stage. You know, like move hearts and minds, that kind of stuff. Sully, that was surprisingly sincere. I didn't mean to be. I get it, then. Could you answer a few more questions? What do you think about performing in Arc En Ciel? How do you feel about the audience that's coming to the theatre to see you perform? The audience, huh? I mean, there's a lot of different kinds of people in the city. I get that now. But even then, I can't bring myself to like the ones who don't realize how good they have it. I know it's not all of them, but that applies to a lot of Arc En Ciel's showgoers. So, what you mean to say is you're not excited at the prospect of performing for them? Maybe that's what's stopping you from enjoying yourself the way Ilya said to. Well, maybe, subconsciously. I try not to think about it, but the idea of putting on a show for those kinds of people does get under my skin. Is that bad, though? I mean, those feelings had nothing to do with whether or not I'm a good performer, right? All I want to know is where I went wrong and what I could do to improve. I need something more concrete. So your emotional state when you perform isn't tied to that. Is that really what you think? Are you trying to say that they are? Then what am I supposed to do about it, huh? Tell me! Well, I still don't think I'm qualified enough to be giving direction, but... It's simple, Sully. Just shut out the spectators in front of you. Hiya, boys and girls. Ilya. How long have you been there? Don't mind me, I just arrived. So, Sully, is it true that you have a distaste for our loyal patrons? What if I do? Is there something wrong with that? No, not necessarily. We have some patrons even I don't particularly care for. You understand that I wouldn't be where I am if I let that get to me, though, don't you? I know that. That's why I'm trying so hard to not let it bother me. But that's just it. You're approaching this all wrong. Listen here. You're too absorbed by what's happening around you. Tell me, Sully, what does the word audience mean to you? What kind of question is that? It's the people who come to the theatre, the ones buying tickets. You're not wrong, but there's more to it. Our audience isn't just the paying customers who sit in our seats and watch us on stage. It's the people who hold an interest in Arc En Ciel. They're all part of our viewing public. The people who hold an interest. Absolutely. Even those who have only seen our troupe in magazines or heard about us through word of mouth. One might say that anyone who has ever had so much as a passing thought about Arc En Ciel comprises our audience. You know what that's like, don't you? When you came to Crossbell, you first heard of Arc En Ciel by chance. That drove you to sneak into the theatre and see us for yourself. Didn't you feel something that day? Not that I condone trespassing, of course, but that doesn't change the fact that, at that moment, you were just as much a part of our splendid audience as anyone else. Sneaking in made me splendid. Of course, you shouldn't focus only on the spectators in front of you, because after all, the entire continent is our stage, and each and every Zamurian is a potential face in the crowd. Isn't that a little much, the entire continent? You better believe it, Missy. It's not my place to say whether or not Arc En Ciel is truly a household name across Zamuria, but nevertheless our plays stitch together the hearts of you, a North Ambrian, and myself, a Crossbellum. You can dismiss that as mere coincidence, but that's not how I see it. So chew on that for a hot second. Doesn't that make performing on stage all the more fascinating, not to mention fun? It's fine. Take as long as you need to reflect on everything we've discussed. Putting that aside, you didn't eat your breakfast this morning, did you, Sully? There's a lunchbox waiting for you in the dressing room. Go eat it right this instant and get your butt back here. A lunchbox? I'm good, thanks. This isn't up for debate. I've told you, our bodies are our instruments. That means your health comes first. You're not rehearsing for another second until you've had a proper meal. You're annoying. All right. I'll go eat already. Wow, Ilya, that was impressive. My thoughts exactly. I feel a little inspired myself. You're a natural mother hen. She certainly can be a handful, but at least I'm never bored with her around. Thanks for all your help today, guys. If not for you, I don't think I would have gotten to the bottom of what's been weighing on her. Does that mean you were actually watching from the very beginning? Yep, I saw every last detail from the shadows of the Isles. You know, Sully and I talk on a regular basis about all sorts of things. It's difficult getting her to open up and speak from the heart the way she did today. So you all have my gratitude. Especially you, little guy. I think you're giving me too much credit. Besides, I was in way over my head trying to pin down what she needed to hear. Alright, I'm finished. That was fast. Happy now, Ilya? Sully needs no advice when it comes to scarfing down food, it seems. Did you even bother to chew properly like I always tell? Oh, whatever. Okay then, time to begin our follow-up rehearsal. We'll take it from the scene where the Star Princess appears, and I won't be going easy on you. Bring it on. Looks like Sully's got her mojo back. Does this count as a breakthrough? Fingers crossed. It's in her hands now, so let's show ourselves out. Good luck with the play tomorrow, you two. We'll be rooting for you. Yeah. Appreciate it as always. See you around, kiddos. Sully's secret session has completed. Yes. A random minigame that I completely messed up on the first try. That was quite funny. It's like I'm pressing it as she's landing, and I'm like, this is the right timing. I play rhythm games. But of course, you've also got to figure out like the MS of your TV monitor and the game and all that too. You've got to figure out when the prompt actually wants you to press it versus the visual cue. That is an issue in all rhythm games. I've been playing Fiat Rhythm. I should be able to press things at the right time with a button, is what I'd have thought. But a couple of tries, got it done. Weird stuff in the chat about it wouldn't allow retries on the PS4, because of course the PS4 did not get the upgrades that the PC and the Switch version did. Well, I'm glad that they put that in. It just made me want to strive for perfection. Sully said that she kept her trippier a secret from earlier, but evidently that wasn't enough to fool her. She's grown quite attached to the girl, the way she watches over her like a mother hawk. She's inherited a kid already. Right, we can actually go behind now. I'm guessing so we can talk to them on the stage. Literally no one's here. Alright, Sully, we still have some time before the performance, so let's keep at it. Right. That seems to be all the dialogue we get for coming around here. Kind of thought I'd see Nikolai and stuff in the wings, but of course they're running around Harbour District. Cardio be important. Well, nice little quest. We've still got E Street to do, so... No one saw Ilya enter? Oh, she was already in there, yeah. Let's go to E Street. The final place. And then obviously we'll have to do Patrol 2 when the rain stops, right? Patrol 2. Look at this spinny toy my big brother made. Spinny, spinny, swirly, swirly. This spinny toy boy made is amazing. Oh, so your grandpa bought it. Oh no, you didn't. You actually gave it to her. I gave some of the shoddier pinwheels I made at work to Mei Ling. Then she said she wanted to play with them outside, and as you can see, she wouldn't take no for an answer. Walking around outside on a rainy day isn't my idea of fun, though. Well, as long as Mei Ling's enjoying herself, I guess it's fine. I never thought Mei Ling would get so much fun out of a toy that I didn't even make right. Next time I'll make sure to give her one of the better ones. You better. Right, Bracer Guild last, isn't it? The train got hurt yesterday, right? Yes, it did. That's super scary. Did someone push it over or something? Yes, they did. Correct, but incorrect. People are saying a giant monster was spotted in a train accident yesterday. How terrifying. It's just the way he's saying it is like, yeah, push over is pretty much it. It's another rainy day in Crossbell. That puts quite the little damper on my shopping plans. I suppose leftovers will have to do for dinner tonight. Are you sure you're not just looking for an excuse to get out of cooking, Mum? It's not my fault the rain is stopping me from shopping. Not in the least. It's supposedly only lasting for a bit. Nothing more calming than watering the plants. The sound of the rain is quite relaxing too. Today is a good day for rest and relaxation. I think I'll put on some tea when I head back inside. Oh, and I need to feed Marie too. Marie cleaned her face yesterday. The lady at the marketplace said they'd do that before it's about to rain. I can't believe it came true. I mean, it's like the broken watch thing. Cats clean their faces every day. It's been a long time since I last had a day off from work. It's a rainy one too. I plan to sit back, relax, and enjoy it with my family. Unless this is an actual true thing that I don't know about. That's the problem about these things. It makes you believe in things you probably shouldn't. Yan. Fortune-telling cats. My wife and daughter came to town for a visit. They returned to Erebonia just this morning. Yesterday's derailment sent chills down my spine, so I'm thankful service is up and running again already. The silver lining to that horrible accident was that it gave me one more night with my wife and daughter. Listen to me, I've been so homesick. It's kind of nice that they got to stay a little bit extra, even if the reason was bad. I doubt I'll get many customers in with weather like this. But that's okay, I gave Roy the day off, so I'll just pass the time making some new handicrafts to sell. There is indeed a folk legend about cats washing their face being radiant the next day. What? Yesterday's derailment came as a dreadful shock. I'm glad they managed to get the tracks repaired so quickly. Oh boy, I managed to save 10 mirror today. I can spend it on some ice cream on my way home. Or not, it's too cold out because of the rain. Savings me nothing. Oh, for crying out loud, I just finished plugging up a hole in the tent and already there's a new one. I wish Dins would get his head out of the clouds and actually help me for a change. The guy who sells me vegetables was in a tizzy about something this morning. Apparently there was a huge commotion over in Armorica village yesterday. Sounds like it works itself out one way or another. I wonder what happened. Is it Harold Hayworth then? I'm not sure about the details though. He was in such a tizzy that I couldn't make any sense of his accent. No, it's actually the people from there. A bracer came by this morning to ask a few questions. Apparently a couple of female bracers went missing recently. Just where did they run off to in weather like this? Having a rainy day sheltering under a tree. They're probably just fine. He says, playing a trails game. It'll obviously be another trail derailment, right? Well, that's just great. Another rainy day. I'll have to be careful out there. Driving in this weather can get pretty dangerous. I don't get it. Why isn't Daddy here yet? I took my son and left after getting into a fight with my husband. Once he found out where we were, he told us to call home. Is that what he calls an apology? I'm not budging till I hear some sincerity. It's Risha. Oh, hello everyone. It's good to see you, Risha. Did you stop by to get some lunch? Yes, I did. I was just chatting with Shan-Chan here over some dessert. You guys were with the police, right? Ah, you came right when the girl talk was heating up. Sorry to rain on your parade. I feel like I'm getting an exclusive look at the private life of an Arc En Ciel performer. Yay, you never really know who a famous person might be friends with. Please, you're flattering me. I'm still only a rookie. If it weren't for Shan-Chan, I'd likely spend most of my days off sitting at home doing nothing. It helps that we're around the same age. Risha and I have gotten along since we met. And even with her proportions, it's always fun to shop for cute clothes with her. It's admittedly a little hard to find cute things that fit. I suppose it is true that very few people have Risha's proportions, as those dancer thighs. A problem some would kill to have. I have to say though, you two really do seem like good friends. I suppose we are. I don't know what I'd do without Shan-Chan. I had to move often when I lived in Calvert due to my father's job. I had trouble making friends because of that, so I always felt like a bit of a loner. Yeah, never would have guessed. Don't you worry, Risha. Now that we're besties, you're never going to get rid of me. Me and you will be together forever. I'll even get us matching tombstones. Aw, thank you, Shan-Chan. Looks like we're third-wheeling pretty hard right now. You're right, let's leave these two to themselves. I'm sorry, everyone. I didn't mean to make you feel left out. No, not at all. It was great catching up with you, Risha. We'll see you later. Okay, be seeing ya. I had to move often when I lived in Calvert due to my father's job. Makes me thankful to have Shan-Chan for a friend. Her, the SSS, Ilya, and Arc En Ciel. Each and every bond I forged in this city is precious to me.